Hello and welcome, y'all. Today we're taking a look at the game Sulfur. The key for the game was given to me, but it's not going to influence my opinions of the game in any way. I am going to go ahead and read the description of the game in Steam. Sulfur is a modern, old-school action adventure. Outsmart enemies, find treasure, improve weapons, harness powers, delve deeper, find answers, make it end. So this game is actually pretty entertaining. The first thing that captured me were the graphics, and then once I hopped into the game, it was the actual gameplay itself as well. I don't want to give details of the storyline in case any of y'all decide to go and play it yourself, but the basics are you are a minister who has had something or someone basically destroy your church, destroy your townspeople, and you are kind of on a quest to seek vengeance and also the person to hopefully not do it again. When you start off, you're going through the caves because you were hunting down the person who destroyed your church, and you have absolutely nothing on you. You do end up finding a katana to use as a melee weapon first, and then eventually you do come across your pistol, which is your ranged weapon. Now, as you continue through the cave systems and it keeps going deeper and deeper, you do end up finding different weapons that you can use. This is a drop on death game, and you literally will drop everything. Any money you have on you, any ammo. You do have to be very careful. One good thing is no matter what you drop when you die, you do always have your starter katana and your starter pistol. Now, you can heal in the game if you do get injured. These cauldrons that you find, these are what you would make your recipes in. There's no recipe book or anything like that that would show you what to do. You kind of just have to play around and combine things and see what you get and what the stats are. But if you do combine 3 of those purple mushrooms with 1 stick, that is a basic food you can eat that'll give some healing. So it's fairly easy enough to do. Now here, as you can see, I died, but I'm at the church. This is where you can talk to all of your congregation that is left. The different NPCs here will sell different items, and they'll also tell you their stories as well. So it's worth chatting to each one of them. The dialogues are pretty interesting, so yeah, highly recommend. But if you do die and you lose things, you can replace items and get more items from each of these merchants. So yeah, you're gonna eventually need them. But once you get all stocked up, once you drop off whatever you need to drop off, if you actually didn't die and made it back on your own, you just jump right back into the cave and keep on working your way through. Now, it's never gonna be the same. Every time you go through these cave systems, it's always gonna be a random seed, which is kind of cool. So even though the overall look of the place is pretty much the same, it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be exactly the same. Sometimes you'll find NPCs within the caves, which is awesome. So you can sell things or restock. This medallion that you have, this is what you use to get back legitimately if you need to, if you don't make it all the way through the cave in one go. So then you can drop stuff off and then go for it again. Now, the medallion does have to be charged up. You can do it with the man right here outside the church. He does charge you 1,000 gold to do it. Or if you get lucky enough to find a shrine within the caves, then you can also use that. There are other areas that you can explore. It's not all just a cave system. The cave system is just as far as I got. I did put about 4 hours into the game itself, if not a little more. I just suck. So I didn't make it beyond the actual cave system here, but I have seen videos of going through like a town and different areas, and so there is a lot more to the game than just the cave system. Don't worry. There's a lot of time you can put in here. If you see these black kind of coated areas, these will open up the further you progress and lead to other things. So there's a lot in the game that I didn't even make it to see. So yeah, they do have a Christmas event going on right now, which is actually awesome. There's snow all over the church area. There is a snowman. There's a pile of snowballs that you can even pick up, and you can throw the snowballs, which is pretty funny. If you throw the snowballs at the snowman, something happens. So heads up there. But you can also throw these snowballs at the NPCs, which I actually found quite amusing. You can throw them at the enemies and they can freeze to where they don't move for a short amount of time. There is new loot in the game as well for this holiday event. You can get some Santa outfit themed things. There's also some recipes you can make along with the holiday theme. So that's something to keep an eye out for. I do know that they have a roadmap for the game, considering right now it is in early access. They do have other areas that they're going to be unlocking. They do have other weapons and things. So this is definitely something I'm going to come back and keep playing because it's a lot of fun, you guys. I highly recommend it if you love just a looter shooter game. I do have a link to the Steam page down below, so go ahead and check it out. Please remember to like and subscribe for more. I do have a link in the top right leading to another one of my game reviews if you want to check it out. And remember, you are freaking amazing.